So, Trump is talking about invoking the Insurrection Act. And he should. He should. I'm really getting tired of these people. If anyone's seen the videos of these radical leftists last night, they're attacking ICE agents, resulting in one of them getting shot in the leg. And then they went and raided a couple ICE agents' vehicles, getting sensitive information. See, I don't understand why people just forget about what the hell they fucking done. With the riots, with the lockdowns, the forced vaccinations, the forced mask wearing, the I'm gonna tell on you. Like, this is the stuff that the Nazis did, the communists. And then they sit there and point the finger at people who are moderates, saying that we're Nazis, when they don't realize that they are the ones who are more Nazi-like. See, they're just doing projection. And I hope that the American people see this. And listen, does it suck to do what the ICE has to do? Yeah, but whose fault is this? Who left the borders open? Who didn't enforce our border laws? It wasn't the Republicans, it was the Democrats. So are people really going to be dumb enough to not see past this? To think that, oh, it's the they're the... You're going to really think, okay, so you want to have open borders? Do you not want to have a country? Because if we're going to have open borders, I'm not paying taxes no more. I'm not going to keep paying for these people. Like, you people on the left who are communist, like a Bernie Sanders or anybody else, why are you hoarding onto wealth? Why are you using capitalist type of tactics for your own life? Everything that you raise, shouldn't you give it to the government if you're a communist? Why are you living in such lavish lifestyles? Because communism is basically everyone has the same life, except for the elites. Kind of funny how that works, right? How is this going to continue to go on and American people be fine with it? Are you fine with living in shit? Look at how they they destroy shit. They disrespect our laws. I mean, if I was Trump right now, I wouldn't give a fuck about the midterms. If you're going to vote for the Democrats at this point in the midterms, you're fucking stupid. I would just ignore Congress completely. If people want the Democrat, like, we're not going to keep doing this checks and balances because we can't have checks and balances with fucking communists in there. Or Nazis. You don't see what's happening? Yeah, okay, the officer, what happened? You know, it's unfortunate that I'm not sitting here celebrating. Okay, I'm not celebrating. And some people are saying, like, insensitive things, and I think that they wouldn't have if you wouldn't have seen people on the left celebrating Charlie Kirk's assassination. And that's what I'm saying. How do people just forget about this shit? Charlie Kirk gets killed. He's just, trying to have debates, and some dude just shoots him. And then the left celebrates it. I'm not celebrating Renee losing her life. I might have said something like, fuck around and find out. But yeah, it's true. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? You should be at home taking care of your kids. Why are you putting yourself in that situation? These people have guns. You don't fuck around with people who have guns. I don't care who they are. I don't care if it's a bad guy or a fucking cop or whatever. You don't fuck with people who have guns. Oh, you're for like the police state. Oh, you're for fucking the police. I'm for law and order, man. I like to live in a civil society, and if they destroyed my car, because this is what they do, they go destroy people's cars and shit. If I had a business and they destroyed my business, like, fuck you. It is pretty ridiculous how the mainstream media keeps spinning this shit. And you see people like instigating, like Ed Krasenstein. He's instigating, like, he defends all this shit nonstop. And we all know what he is. We all know what he is. And it makes it, what it does is it just, when you got people like that, you're not being looked at in a good light anyway. Okay? I'm not one of these people that are just like, oh, the Jews this, the Jews that. Like, do I think that there's some Jewish people that are trying to destroy the world? Yes, there's obviously George Soros, the Rockefellers. They keep on investing in this shit. The No Kings protest, Warren Buffett. I don't think he's a Jew. I don't think the owners of Ford are Jews, but they were funding the No Kings protest. Do I think that there's some Jewish people who are trying to divide and destroy our country? Yes. And if I was Trump, I would deal with these people. These people need to have consequences for their actions. You're investing in dividing and trying to destroy our country from within. That's an act of war. I'm coming after you. And in fact, I'll probably drone strike you. I will probably airstrike wherever you live, whatever mansion you're at, unless it's in America. But if it's in Sweden, yeah, you Klaus Schwab. Hey, I like your books, Klaus Schwab. The fourth revolution, the fourth industrial revolution. I think that was an amazing book. And you can see how, if you read the book and you listen to some of his views now, they've kind of changed. He kind of seems like he's against pro-free speech. He's against right to bear arms. You got stupid people saying like they got a problem with us buying Greenland. You got NATO allies are trying to go to Greenland to try to stop us. Fuck you. Fuck you. Listen, I am against war, but I am not against self-defense. And America has been pillaged. People have been reaching in the candy jar and stealing from us. Not only from the outside, but from within as well. Obviously, the politicians. The root cause is the fucking politicians. You know, and if we're going to print money, it could work if we have a return that's higher than the debt that we accumulate from the initial printing of the money of. We can't just keep printing out money, giving it to people on welfare or illegals, and keep accumulating this debt. At some point, we'll have like 90 trillion in national debt on top of future liabilities, which is over 100 trillion. And the interest on our debt, even if we're only paying like the bare minimum, like the interest rates are like the lowest you can get, like 0.25 or whatever. Or even, I guess it could be 0.1, because you could do negative interest rates. Where am I going with that? It's just like, if I take out a loan and let's say the classic thing is buying a house and renting it out. You know, if my mortgage is $800 and somebody's giving me $2,000 a month, you're making good returns. You're not only building equity in that house, but you're paying down that debt. You're not but America is doing the opposite. We're just like, we're spending more than we make. Think of your budget. How much do you make a month compared to your bills? Do you make more than your bills? If you make less than your bills, eventually you either run out of assets or savings, and it's unsustainable. You'll just go bankrupt. And that's what we're doing. A lot of these wars that we shouldn't have been in, what like in the Middle East, all these we shouldn't. Our founding fathers would be absolutely pissed off. Not even that. The people, we didn't even want to go into World War II. Why are we messing around in the Middle East for oil? Fuck them, dude. There's plenty of oil here. There's plenty of oil in Greenland. There's plenty of oil in fucking Canada. There's plenty of oil in Venezuela. Other places. We don't need Alaska. We don't need to worry about the Middle East. So why were we there for? But besides Israel, and another thing too, Candace Owens is like really going off her hinges. She's insane. She's not insane. She is saying the most craziest shit to get views, and everyone's talking about her. This is what I'm saying. Like, she is fucking fake. She's fucking fake, and she's talking about the Mandela effect, which I've talked about. But she's saying like Charlie Kirk was a time travel, shit like that. I guess just shit that doesn't make any sense. And she's saying whatever she has to say to get in the, like, this is what I'm talking about with these people, these famous people, these popular people. They'll say whatever they have to say, whether it's on the right, left, or whoever they think they are. They're influencers. It's like, I can't trust you people because you're just trying to get views, clicks, and money. And somebody like Candace Owens, who's already rich. Apparently, her husband's family are like lords or something. I don't know, in another country, and they're worth like hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, what are you doing? Just raise your kids. You're already rich. Oh, I need more money. I need more views. Like, she's a narcissist. She is a fucking narcissist. That's the mask coming off of influencers. So this is why I say you have to look at influencers very critical. You can't be all in on anybody, even me. Fucking don't be, dude. You need to criticize me. I don't care if you criticize me. But you need to look at me with a critical lens, because I might not be 100% right on everything. I know I'm not. I've been proven wrong before. When I come out with something, it's like, that's what I genuinely believe. New information can come out and I change my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm a grifter. It means like, I admit that I was wrong. Like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Well, that changes everything. That's new information. I'm not just gonna sit here like an immature little kid. Oh, I'm right because this is what my ego says so. Dude, I don't make money off of this. I obviously don't get views. People have made fun of me because I don't get any views. Oh, you got 1,500 fucking followers, but you don't get any views. They say the same thing on my Twitter. Like, yeah, because I'm being obviously suppressed. But, yeah, it's like, I want, if these people are threatening violence, they're threatening civil war, we need to shut their asses down. They're gonna fill our military. Like, you guys want some? Okay, you'll get it. Because you are terrorists. You are domestic terrorists now. And if you're gonna support these leftists, you're supporting domestic terrorists. You're fine with them doing that in your community, destroying your community, making it unsafe in your community. And I think that's what it is with these Democrats, is they don't have to live in these areas. They live in nicer areas, and then they just see like the shittier areas get destroyed, and they don't give a fuck. They're supposed to be compassionate. They're supposed to be accepting. They're not. I used to be a fucking Democrat, and Democrats were completely different than they are now. And if you want to see how different they were, just go look at 90 speeches of Bill Clinton or Chuck Schumer or Nancy Pelosi. They sound eerily similar to whatever Trump is saying. And I think that Trump is pretty fucking fair, to be honest. If it was me, I probably would take the bait, and like he's being pretty reserved with the national, like the military. If it was me and I seen this shit going on, I would shut it down so fucking fast. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if at some point I get toppled, they take me down, they execute me, whatever in the future. I'm doing what is right, and I want to restore law and order, because these people are just letting shit happen. Why is the governor of Minnesota just allowing these terrorists to terrorize the streets? They're not peaceful protests. If they're blocking traffic, if they're threatening violence, how are these people not being arrested? If I went on here and threatened violence, number one, I would have my shit removed really fucking quick. I would probably get banned right away. I wouldn't get no strike. I would just get banned. Then I would have FBI coming right to my fucking door. Even though I support the people on the right, they would come in and want to talk to me and maybe arrest me. But these people on the left, like, nothing fucking happens to these people. And I think that, I for one, am just tired of it. I'm tired of seeing this shit. Shut these motherfuckers down. They want a war, give it to them. Wipe them out. You're going to go against our military, dude. Have fun. You're not going to keep harassing our... You can protest. That's fine. You can protest. Have your little signs on the sidewalk. Say whatever you need to say. I think that it's kind of... people... Trump said... Like, he flipped off. Like, I guess. That kind of makes me sound like a hypocrite. But, like... I guess it's one thing if you are using... like you have a sign and you're just sitting there in public that says fuck you, fuck Trump. And I think that we're all, I don't know, I'm just tired of hearing like the people on the right are Nazis by these people. It's just like, dude, you're really just doing you're downplaying what happened in history, man. You really are. You need to go look and see what these people. Then there's like, oh, you don't know, this is how how it started. Like, I the last time I checked, Trump gave up power. Did he not give up power? Did he not? Whether people think whatever, January 6th, well, he didn't say go do anything. Like, people did things that he just wanted a peaceful protest, and anything else, you have to provide proof of him saying that. And he was never arrested for insurrection. Nobody was arrested for insurrection. So the fact that they keep saying this, that's just your opinion that it was an insurrection. Because the Democrats, the Biden administration didn't arrest them, didn't go after them for insurrection, did they? Nobody did. So that's your fucking opinion. And it's obviously an extreme minority. I really hope that, and I know people like me are just sitting there we're fucking tired of these people. We're tired of it. I hope that people don't take things into their own hands, and it's gonna happen. That's what they're wanting. They're wanting, and it's so weird because they continue to push violence, to become violent, cheer on Charlie Kirk's death, fucking killed him, and like that is just like looked over. How is that all looked over by people? I don't get it. I don't see you know what I see Republicans doing? Taking care of their family and going to work. Are we out here protesting? The only protest that I really see was a January 6th, but other than that, and you could say those are some of it was riots for sure, and people like were trespassing for sure. Okay, those people serve like how long are those people supposed to stay in prison? For the rest of their lives? You know what I mean? It's like a lot of these people already were in prison way longer than they needed to be. So they got pardons. And then they come, this pardon, that pardon. Like, look at Biden, dude. He pardoned a lot of people too. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Basically, whatever you're saying that Trump is, like, you've done too. Did they release the Epstein files? I mean, the Biden administration had, when they took over, they had the Congress, the Senate, and the president. Did they release the Epstein files? Now, do I want to have full transparency? Yes. But it's like, look at your side too, man. Am I upset? Like, if I held his feet to the fire? Yes. I don't know what's in there. I don't know what's been destroyed. I don't know. I don't know what is going on behind the scenes. I don't know if he is defending pedals, but if he is, well, guess the Democrats did too. So it's like, you can't just pin everything on one man. And it's like, why do you think about him so much? Why is he like always on your fucking brain? Like, what do you go? Let's just say you guys win. And what are you going to put in? What system are you going to put in that's going to be good? How are we going to rebuild? Like, what are you going to put in? Communism? It's like, dude, it feels so fucking scripted at this point. Like, everything just feels so scripted, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't go out. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's because I don't put myself in these positions, so I don't see it. So I just look on the internet. Maybe I'm in a fucking bubble. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, I'm paying attention. I understand everything that's going on. I've been paying attention for the last 10 fucking years. I'm fucking tired of it, to be honest. I'm posting something on Facebook. Nobody is saying anything about it. Because they're tired of this shit. Just fucking fix this shit. I want to keep living my life. This is what the regular person is thinking. I am sick of this shit. I just want the fucking shit fixed. Just fucking fix our problems. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Why aren't you fixing the problems? And it's like, they're not really wanting to pay attention. Like, they might be listening to mainstream media, but it's like, they're not getting the whole story. And they're like, okay, well, I see what happened with the Democrats. And it's just going back and forth. It's like, okay, then we'll have the Democrats be back in charge. Like, and then, like, how can you trust these people? How could you even think about voting for them again after they try to force vaccines on you? A lot of people lost their jobs because they refused to take it. There's a lot of people who were hurt by it. We couldn't even talk about it on here. Couldn't even talk about it. People had to say different things. Oh, the jab, the bug. Use different language so people understand what they were talking about. They couldn't say nothing about a vaccine. They couldn't be critical of it. They couldn't be like, this is happening. Wait, you're saying that COVID deaths, you're saying that somebody could die in a motorcycle accident and just because they have COVID, that's a COVID death? Like what? And we couldn't even talk about it on here. We have political fatigue. We have rich people fatigue. I posted on my little Facebook today, like, I have rich fatigue. Like, I'm so tired of seeing like these channels pop up talking about and I'm tired of the doom and gloom. Like, I want to pay attention to what's going on, but if I see like constant the same fucking shit, doom and gloom, doom and gloom, doom and gloom, and I'm seeing like, it's not doom and gloom. It's not happening. You're predicting, you're saying this, but it's like, maybe, but I don't see it happening. I'm not going to continue to. You're just saying it because you're getting people's attention, and negativity gets people's attention. People are going to say whatever they have to fucking say to get views and clicks on here. These influencers, I think that they're like, they're on their last legs, to be honest, and they're just putting anything out there. It's like, the economy is going to collapse. When is it going to collapse? Has it collapsed? It might. Has it collapsed? I'm hearing these people say, oh, it's going to collapse for years, and nothing fucking happens. And I'm just fucking tired of hearing it. I used to listen to these preppers, blah, 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 blah. None of them, whatever they said, never fucking happened. Like 10 years ago. It's just like, that's why I'm all conspiracy theoried out. Even though I say something like, dude, this doesn't make any fucking sense. It feels all fake. It feels like a script. Am I in reality? It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy. But yeah, the regular people are just fucking tired of it. Just fucking tired of it. Just like we're having Democrats fight against American people's best interests. If somebody's coming and stealing my shit, I'm gonna stop them. You're not gonna keep plundering me. I'm not gonna keep putting up with it. Oh, I'll just buy something new and then just come and take that. I'm not gonna put up with that. You're not gonna be a Debo. You're not gonna Debo me. I'll put my foot down. And that's what's been happening to America. Not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. And that's why I'm like, this is why you've heard some stuff out of me saying, like, I want an emperor. The Congress doesn't do shit. The Senate doesn't do shit. They're fucking worthless. Because I want fucking problems solved, and they're not solving any problems. In fact, they're creating more problems, if anything. They just went 40 days last year, at the end of last year. Does people remember their food stamps got shot off for like a month or something? People forget about that. And by the way, if you think that can't happen again, you're crazy. If I was on food stamps, I would try to get the hell off of that shit. That's what you should be doing. I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't rely on food stamps. I would think when I was on Section 8 and food stamps, when my kids were just born, like I'm like, oh man, I didn't have any skills. I ended up having kids I couldn't afford. But the whole time I did work. I worked the whole time. I wasn't just like sitting there doing nothing. I worked the whole time. I just wasn't getting paid enough to live. So they were subsidizing me. And then I got myself off. I ended up getting my GED. I ended up getting a better job, getting paid more money, acquiring more skills. It took a lot for me to get off of food stamps and Section 8, but it's like I didn't want my kids in that environment. I wanted better for them. I think that welfare shouldn't be a forever thing, and we should have other stuff that people can go to. This is why I'm saying we need more communities built up. These homeless people, they should either go to insane asylums or like different communities. Whatever type of community it is. But they don't need to be on the streets. It's not safe for them. They should have a roof over their head. Should be living in a tent. Unless they're in the woods somewhere. But like in the cities, you shouldn't have tents in front of like stores, on sidewalks. It's ridiculous. Are the Republicans building anything? No. And where's the 15-minute cities? Because the 15-minute city sounds awesome to me. Oh, I can just walk to wherever and I can go home. I can ride a bike. I don't have to drive no more. That sounds awesome to me. I fucking hate driving. They're not being created. Infrastructure is not being created. And this is what pisses me off about the elites is they're not reinvesting. They just keep taking and taking. It's like, fuck you. There's a lot of things that I like that Trump's doing, man. I think he's trying to actually help our country. And I think that these people on the left, they don't have any self-preservation at all. I think that a lot of these people they don't have to work. They don't know how it is. They don't know how they don't have to like contribute to the communities at all. And they're stuck in a bubble. I'm just tired of this shit. Shut their asses down. These people are threatening civil war. Take the military and fucking squash them. Squash them. If some other people want to come in there, the revolution, squash their asses too. If you need help, I'll join in. I'm a pretty good shot. Sign me up. Sign me up. I'll go into the military and I'll go in for these domestic terrorists. Because I'm just fucking tired of you communists. You're not going to take back over the country. You're not taking over the country. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I end up in a gulag for me saying this shit. It needs to be said. We can't be putting up with this shit. The ICE is not the Gestapo. That's ridiculous. They're just trying to get the illegals out of here. Trying to fix the mess that the fucking Democrats left us. And if you wonder why things aren't getting better as rapidly as you were hoping, or I was hoping when voting for Trump, it's because there's so many fucking complex problems that was given to Trump. It's not going to be fixed in 1 year, 2 years. It might take 4, 8 years to fix this shit. Oh, but what are we going to do? What is regular people going to do? Buy into the fucking mainstream narrative? The lies? I would shut down anybody funding these protests. And you would be held responsible if they turn into riots. Why isn't at least that? If they turn into riots and these people are being paid, these people are paying to riot. George Soros is paying these people to riot. This is what I'm saying. These people need to be held accountable. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm seeing people that I like, Dan Bongino and Kash Patel, say all this shit, oh, blah, blah, blah. Then they get in there and they don't even last 1 year and they fucking retire. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Did you just do that for more clout? And then it's like, Dan Bongino, like, you have the clout. You had what are you doing? So some of that is demoralized. That's why I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I think what's going on is it's a mix of elites trying to destroy our country along with other countries like China and Russia who are paying to have these agitators and everything, these influencers. What's going to happen, and this is my observation, I'm not making any threats, and obviously anybody can think of this, it's going to be false flags, and you will have people on the right who have been pretty fucking pretty conservative, staying back, seeing what happens, not getting involved. You seen that one guy that had the bullhorn in his ear. He didn't want to fight. He kept on retreating, and just the guy wouldn't leave him alone. Okay, I guess this is what happens. I can definitely see someone on the right with the right ideology just losing it and then going after some of these prominent figures. It's like, dude, you just killed our prominent figure and you're sitting out here spreading bullshit and misinformation, trying to get people rallied up. I can see people coming at their wits' end, and I can't believe it hasn't happened. Please don't do it. We need to because what will happen is all it's going to do is just make us look like shit. That's all it's going to do. Because they can basically do, that's what I'm just really fucking tired of. They can do whatever they want and then they don't have to suffer any consequences. But we suffer immediate consequences for something like that. They could do it like Charlie Kirk. They celebrated it. And it's like, how can you like sit here and vote for these people? These people were supposed to be against gun violence, and they just got done celebrating gun violence. It's crazy. But, like I said, I hope Trump declares martial law on these places, whatever. I think that if Tim Walz needs to be arrested, he needs to be arrested. You need to start rounding up these crooked politicians. You need to start prosecuting and arresting these people because they're basically domestic terrorists. They are instigating this shit. And Trump, they shot fucking Trump, dude. Oh, that was a right-winger. You're telling me a Trump supporter who likes Trump tried to kill him for no reason? Yeah, okay, sure. Sure. Everything, like, no, you guys are the violent ones. We are busy with our families and raising our kids and working. I don't see huge protests from the right other than January 6th because we're working. What do these people not have jobs? Because they're probably getting paid for it. They're getting paid to protest. Got to hold these people accountable. I don't know when it's going to happen, but you got to start holding them accountable. Take their fucking wealth, man. Soros's, take their fucking wealth. Prosecute them and take their fucking wealth. Give it back to us. You guys want to keep fucking around? Well, guess what? You're done. That's what I would do. I don't give a fuck if you call me a dictator or whatever. You're not going to keep fucking around with our country. You're not going to rule the fucking world. Bro, I'm just fucking tired of this shit. I just want to be able to work, help make my community better. I want to be able to have more at the end of the month so I can invest in my future and in my retirement. I want to be able to have enough money where I can go out and do things instead of it all going to my bills. I want to live my life. I want to create. I want to create other content, fun content. We're all fucking tired of this political shit, to be honest. Even somebody like me that actually pays attention. Regular people are fucking tired of it. It's like, we elect you people to get shit fucking done. To make things better. And you're not. You're not making anything better. And the only ones that I see trying to do things good for our country are the Republicans. Am I happy that I'm aligned with them? No, because like they come off as weak. They don't want to do shit. They don't want to wield their power. Wield your fucking power. Start passing fucking laws. If that's like getting rid of the filibuster, that's just do it. Start passing fucking laws. You get power, you pass fucking laws. You just had a 40-day fucking shutdown from the government, and then they went on vacation for another fucking month after that. Fuck Congress.